Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and today I thought I'd do another list for you. And this is the list of the top 5 of my favorite voices to do for the Homestuck characters. This is a whole Homestuck video, so if you're not a fan of the Homestuck fandom, get out. But you don't have to leave. I'm joke. Anyway, let's just get to it. For my number 5, I'm going to do Carcadvantis. Because the only reason he's on this list at all is because I can do my angry yelling voice that sounds almost like Gilbert Gottfried. But I can be angry and shouty all I want. So, you. I don't want to curse in this video, but not that I'm not wanting to curse, it's just I don't like to curse. But if I do it in character and am reading it straight from the thing, I will do it. So be aware of that. And yes, you can hear my Carcad voice for Pester Quest, the final one for Carcat, and the final one for Pester Quest for now. Like, I do want to say I'm taking a break from Pester Quest for right now. Because I would have said, oh, I'm all cut up and I'll wait for the next character, but now the next character, Gamzee's out, and I'm going to do Gamzee. A little side off on this. Sorry. But yeah, that's Carcat, and he's a fun one to do just because you get to shout and be angry. So my fourth favorite voice from the Homestuck universe to do a voice for is Aqueous Zahak. Oh, fiddlesticks. And yes, that'll probably sound like a mixture of several different people's inspirations for voices, like Octopimp's kind of breathier sound, and then a lower voice from many other people that seem to put a lower voice to him. I think a combination of the two seems very fitting. And it's actually very close to my horse voice, which is another fun one to do, but that might be for another video. Anyway, though, that's Aqueous as number 4. Number 3 is Tholix Captor. I like to do Tholix mainly because it gives me the chance to lisp at random times. So it's very interesting, and it's not a hard one for me to switch into, or stay in, for that matter. So it's a fun one to do, just kind of frothy. And he's one of my favorite characters, so it helps for that reason as well. But that's my reasoning for having Solix as being one of my favorite voices from Homestuck to do. My number 2 favorite voice is Lord Caliborn. I'd like to play a game, Dick. And if you couldn't tell, he is one of my favorite voices to do, kind of in general. If you haven't seen my Dude Stop Let's Play with between me and him, I figured my voice and his voice are pretty different and enough for that series for two to go against each other. That's why I decided that for Dude Stop. But, and finally, for my number 1 favorite voice to do, and it's my favorite not because it doesn't hurt my voice or anything, because it does, but I really like the character. Gamzee Makara. Motherfucking yeah. As you can clearly see there, it is not one of my voices that helps my throat in any sense of the word. But, you know, it's one of those voices that's all over the place, and, you know, it's pretty fun to do. 'Cause you can't keep a good clown down. And his sober one is a pretty fun one to do too. But I like doped up Gamzee, I guess you could call him, because he's all free and loving and all about the miracles. I'm all about the miracles. And he's just one of those hilarious characters to do. But yeah, that's my top 5 voices for Homestuck to do. And before you watch the end of this video and say, Homestuck doesn't have any canon voices in any kind of thing. And yes, I was doing Caliborn somewhat for that, because that's what Caliborn is a hater. Anyway, I know they don't necessarily have a whole canon voice, but a lot of the fandom likes to put their own voices to it, and these are just some of mine. So, and if you like these voices and all that, please put a like on the video. And if you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the notification bell to see everything I do. And don't miss anything. And as always, I will see you Wednesday.